From the Northeast Georgia Business RadioX studio, this is Northeast Georgia Business Radio. Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Northeast Georgia Business Radio. I'm your host, Tom Sheldon, and we're coming to you live from the beautiful Empower College and Career Center of Jackson County. I have with me yet another great guest. I have with me today the boss lady herself from Peachco Cleaning, Destine Diaz. Destiny, welcome to the Northeast studio.
Thank you for having me. I'm really so blessed to be here, and I really appreciate everything you do, giving these small businesses a platform. So I do just want to start off by saying thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. It's a true. I don't do well when someone compliments me. I don't even know what to say. No, it's a blessing we've been given to have these opportunities. And I got all the names right finally. Did I not?
Yes, you did.
I got a quiz 101 on company names, but I survived it.
You'll never forget it now.
No, I will not. Destiny, how are you?
I'm doing really good.
Yeah?
I'm enjoying this beautiful day, this beautiful opportunity, this beautiful weather.
Why are we sitting in a studio?
Right. We need to be outside.
We should be. I don't know, there's construction and a lot of dust outside. I don't know how long we would tolerate that.
And a super busy highway.
Yeah, a lot of outside noise.
The smell of Mexican food.
Well, no, that's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
We might end up over there.
Well, that's... We could actually have cervezas over there. We can't have them here.
True.
Okay, we're going to get off that right now. Folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll meet you back at the... No. You own a cleaning company. Seriously.
Yes.
Residential, commercial, all the above?
Residential, commercial, Airbnb, STR, post-construction cleaning, remodeling.
Oh, wow.
Anything you name it, studio, gym, home, office, we quite literally have done it all.
You clean it. Cars? Inside of cars?
We do a lot of campers.
Yeah.
I don't dabble in the world of mobile detailing.
Okay.
You should see my own car, and you would never trust me to clean your car.
Know your strengths and weaknesses.
Yes, exactly. We know where we fit in, and we
I
get
got
in
you.
where we fit in.
I got you. You even go into new houses before they're bought.
Yep.
Before someone moves in. Post-construction.
Yes, we are any sort of remodeling, any sort of construction. We work with a lot of builders. We work with a lot of real estate agents. We can be in there from the time they start cleaning, starting construction, right before they move in the middle of moving in. We really tackle it all.
You're ready for it.
Yes.
What got you into this?
We started unofficially just as a side gig, me, myself, in 2020. I had just had my third daughter, and my two oldest were in school. As you know, 2020 was COVID times.
Odd times.
Very, very strange times. And my husband ended up actually being laid off of work.
Oh.
He was working at a chicken plant where they make chicken feed, and they just popped in one day and were like, hey, we don't need you anymore.
Oh, wow.
So he was sort of in
Lovely.
an in-between limbo, and like I said, two of my oldest were at school.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just me and the baby at home. I was like, you know what? I should maybe just post on Facebook and see if somebody wants their house cleaned. I posted on Facebook about some house cleaning, and it really blew up. I mean, one of my daughter's teachers reached out to me about cleaning,
Nice.
and once I cleaned for her, she went back to the school and was like, hey, this lady cleaned my house, and she did an excellent job.
Yeah.
It went from cleaning for one teacher to cleaning for now about 30 teachers within the Commerce City School District.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's usually when it happens, when you're not really planning on it.
It was a blessing.
I'll clean a couple houses, boom, 30.
Exactly.
That's how it happens.
And, we were making money. It was just me doing it by myself,
Right.
and I was making a lot of money. And I was like, wow, this actually seems like a career path I could take.
Yeah.
And as someone who, didn't go to college, I had been serving at restaurants randomly. This ended up being a really interesting skill set that I had.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved doing it. It was really great for me, especially coming out of like a postpartum depression.
Yeah.
I've always been somebody that struggled with mental health, struggled with anxiety. When you get lost in motherhood, you start to lose your purpose, and you don't feel that. You don't feel that. Obviously, you're appreciated. My husband did a great job of appreciating me. My children really appreciated me, but it's within yourself. I didn't feel like appreciated, like I didn't serve a purpose. I was just a mom and nothing else.
Yeah, as important as being a mom is, you were just a mom.
I was just a mom, and
Grossly underselling yourself.
there's so much more that you do, but
Right.
to yourself, that's how you view yourself. Cleaning gave me such gratification, and hearing a client reach out to me, after a cleaning and just say, wow, you really made a difference. I appreciate you.
A simple thank you.
A simple thank you has boosted me beyond all means in my life that I could never explain. It was better than therapy. I had switched medications on and off. I had went to therapy. I was doing BetterHelp online therapy. It was working, but it was within me, something I needed to change.
Yeah. Did you have the baby during COVID?
Yes, she was a COVID baby.
Oh.
She was August 18th, 2020.
I can't even imagine what that was like. Going to doctor's appointments and, oh, wow.
It was very lonely, and I think that played a huge role
It would
because
have to.
my husband could not be a part of anything.
Yeah.
He couldn't
Go
come.
sit in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes. So it was really awkward. And then imagine you're in a hospital bed trying to push a baby out, and nurses are walking up to you like, hey, I need to stick this 7-foot Q-tip up your nose. So just pause what you're doing
Lovely.
real quick.
Yeah.
It was super uncomfortable.
That really happened.
Yes.
Oh. I was hoping you were joking for a second.
No,
there.
I really wish
It was
I
only 6 inches of Q-tip. Lovely. Wow. That's tough.
Yeah.
You've got to be tough to do that.
You
definitely did need something.
Well, and it was.
You needed something.
I needed something, and honestly, I was thinking COVID times that no one would want their house cleaned, and it just blew up. And
I could see that.
Every client was home. That's another thing, because they were doing virtual learning.
Yeah.
Schools weren't really going that much. People were, going remote with their jobs. So it was kind of awkward. I mean, it was starting a business that usually no one would be home while you're cleaning, and then everyone was home. So I think that really helped me build a foundational relationship with my clients, because we really got to know each other.
They probably looked forward to you coming by.
Absolutely. It was like, hey, this is the first human contact
You're a real
in a while.
person. No,
Yes.
really, you do exist. How'd you name this thing? Peach Co. I got to know this.
So I wanted to do something that had to do with the peach state. Sure. I love peaches, really.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought, when I first started to name the business, because at first it was just me. I didn't have a name. I was just Destiny Cleaning Houses.
It was Destiny
I was
Cleaning Houses.
Ella's mom at the school.
Ella's mom's cleaning the
again,
house.
just mom. I really loved just the logo. I was like, I want a peach. And I want it to be a peach, and I'm going to go from there. So I just sat on it for a little while, and I was like, you know what? We're going to be the Peach Company. We're representing Georgia. We're representing the peach. We are Peach Company. I really liked the CO and the abbreviation a lot more. So most people just know us as Peach Co. Throughout commerce, everyone pretty much just says Peach Co. And when my clients write my check, they put Peach Co. And luckily, my bank will cash them.
They know you at the bank.
Oh, yeah.
It's always important.
Very important.
Okay, I got to hit you hard with this. We're going to take a break in a minute, but I got to hit you hard with this one.
Yeah.
There's 1,000,001 cleaning people, companies, and why am I calling you?
So
Other than the really cool name, it is. Call it what it is.
Okay, so we do get a lot of compliments on the name.
I like the name.
A lot of people love the name. They love the logo, which I made all of that by myself, by the way. With us, the entire experience from your inquiry to your booking to your actual service is 100% personalized. We don't really set a standard checklist. You're not just a customer, you're a client. I don't like referring to my clients as customers. They are paying us for a service, but our clients are a family. And when we welcome a new client, we welcome them to the Peach Co family. I would do any and everything for my clients. I mean, I really view them as an extension of myself. Their homes are an extension of my home. And I genuinely, any work that's done in there is the work I would want done to myself or in my own home. And we really try to just set ourselves apart, whether it's, toilet paper folds, special paper towel folds, bows on the stove made out of dish rags. I mean, we've done a ton of research. We've really viewed tutorials on how to fold toilet paper.
Have you really?
Into hearts, into flowers,
Oh, wow.
into bows. I mean, this isn't something that when I decided I want to take it seriously, I really wanted to take it seriously. And I wanted someone to look at something, whether it's on Facebook or a picture I've posted, and go, oh, that's Peach Co. And they know it just from what they're seeing.
Sounds like you got a lot of pride.
Absolutely.
It's not a bad thing.
This is my 6th child.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
I hadn't thought of that.
This business has transformed. We've transformed houses, we've transformed businesses, we've transformed clients, but it's really transformed me in my life. It's made me the breadwinner of our family when this business was started on my husband losing his job. And that I cannot trade for the world. If I could go back in time, there would be different things I would do differently. But had I not done those things, I wouldn't know what to do now.
Yeah,
So
but we would have a completely different destiny.
there would be a different destiny.
Why would we want that?
And there would be a different Peachco,
Yeah, that's probably true. If at all.
if at all.
We're going to take that quick break. Folks, we're going to be right back. One of our great community partners is Bingham Insurance Group. You need to make sure your needs are covered. Contact the Bingham Insurance Group today and find out how they can get you the coverage you need. Chad and his team can provide a personalized business or individual assessment. Home, fire, auto, commercial, life, and much more. Visit BinghamInsuranceGroup.com. That's BinghamInsuranceGroup.com. Find the right coverage for you. And while you're at it, visit our new website, negabrx.com, to see all our great community partners. Destiny, are you still there?
I am.
There you are. How's the old studio look? It needs a little dusting. It's not too bad.
I mean, you know what? I tell everybody, if you're ever uncertain about whether you need a cleaning service or not, start with a monthly plan.
Really?
Monthly, once a month, is really good to gauge.
You do monthly plans?
We do monthly plans. We do weekly. We do biweekly. We do quarterly. We do annually. Spring clean, holiday clean. Any time frame that you need, we do it.
Got you. Now, do you do whole house, pieces of house? That didn't sound right, but pieces of houses, maybe. I just want you to do the lower floor, the main floor. I just want you to do the bedrooms and bathrooms. I don't know.
As I said in the beginning, that something that sets us apart is every cleaning is personalized. Every inquiry leads to an estimate, and that's an in-home walkthrough that we do together. That is not only to view the home, but it's also to get a feel for each other. You know, I don't want to not vibe well with my client.
I'm with you on that.
I don't want to get trapped by a Karen either. So, you know.
Nothing you do is right. It's all your fault.
And I almost say that I have like a vibe reader. You know, you know from the jump. And I think as a client, you know from the jump too if I'm going to be a good fit for you or I'm not.
Yeah.
But we always start with a walkthrough. During the walkthrough, you're gonna give me the grand tour of the home. We're gonna visit every area of the home, the kitchen. You're gonna show me the bathrooms. I'm going to pull back the shower curtain. I'm going to open the toilet seat. I can get a view of how often you clean your home. I know how well the home's maintained. You having pets, you having kids, all those things come into play.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there are people who will give us a walkthrough of their home and they live in a 2-story home and they say, you know, it's just me and my husband. No one goes upstairs. Right, okay, right. Well, then let's start out with an initial deep cleaning. So we're going to get the house up to our standard. From there, we'll come every 4 weeks, so once a month. And then
Is that enough?
If they say, you know, if they get started on that
if they're
monthly,
happy, they're happy, I guess.
So, if they're happy with it, then great. If they say, you know, we come for a month, maybe we come the next month, and they're like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot of buildup in between your visit.
Right.
We say, okay, let's rotate to a biweekly visit, which is 2 times a month, and then let's just hit that upstairs once a month. Right. So one visit, we're doing the whole house. The next visit, we're doing downstairs. If someone says, I do a really good job of keeping up with the main common areas, but the bathrooms, I hate cleaning the bathrooms. Most people do. We do that. We have a ton of clients who we just clean the kitchen, the bathrooms, or just the bathrooms, just the master. I mean, really just, I always ask people, I'm like, what do you hate cleaning? What gets neglected in your home? I don't want to come to your home when you've pre-cleaned before I've gotten there. I want to see the dirty. I want to see.
People do that, don't they?
They do. They'll clean, and then we'll come do the walkthrough. Yeah. And then when cleaning day comes, it's a nightmare. And I'm like, whose house is this?
Yeah, really. Am I in the right house?
We went to speaking of being in the wrong house, that has happened before.
I owned a service business for decades, and I had guys go to the wrong house.
Oh, did they go inside? Because we went inside.
I wish they had gone inside because they probably would have known they were at the wrong house at that point. It can be scary.
Yes, absolutely.
No one got shot or sued. But anyway.
There you go.
Enough about that.
Enough about that.
So you basically put a plan together for the individual home or office because you do commercial.
Yes, we do commercial.
You do all that stuff.
Yes. So commercial, I mean, Commercial's pretty cut and dry. I mean, if they want to start with an initial deep cleaning, we do a lot of corrective cleanings. So say a commercial office or a residential home has a cleaner and the cleaner's just been neglecting. They've been missing things. They've been taking advantage. They've been getting paid and not doing what they're paid to do.
Oh, wow.
We get that more than you would think. And as we discussed previously, this is such a saturated industry. Mm-hmm. There's 1,000,001 cleaners.
Yeah.
They're not all doing the integral job. Not everyone is doing the right thing. If you're pricing the home like we do, we price for the whole home or by the square footage, or we put together the plan.
Yeah.
Every surface that we discussed or that we walked through is going to be touched, whether it's clean or dirty, because that's what I'm paying. That's what you're paying for, and that's what I'm charging for.
Right.
So we see a lot of that. We just peeked in here, and they know that this client doesn't go upstairs all the time. So, they may never go up there. There may be cobwebs hanging from the walls, the windows.
Right.
And the client's like, yeah, I don't think they ever came up here.
Probably not.
And that happens. So some places, may not need that initial deep cleaning, but with commercial services, it's more typically either twice a week. So say we come Monday, Friday, or Monday and Wednesday. Mm-hmm. We try to come, multiple times during the week because there's more foot traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Really how well a business owner cares about their facility, their business, their appearance in the community. It's really important to have a cleaning service, and it also boosts employee morale.
Oh, it does.
So, when you come into work and you're like, wow, this boss does not care about this place. He definitely doesn't care about me.
Yeah, this place is a rat hole. Why do I want to be here? Yeah.
Yes, or you go to use the bathroom somewhere and you're like,
well, yeah, that's
I'll just wait till I get home.
Yeah, I can hold it.
Yeah, so that's typically more twice a week, weekly, stuff like that. But yes, we do every location. Schools have been a big thing for us right now, preschools. Mm-hmm. We just did a 12,900 square feet preschool with a full gym facility.
Wow.
2 kitchens. Yeah.
Wow.
3 stories. It was crazy. It was over 26 toilets, about 20 sinks.
Now, do you do stuff like that in the evening, at night, after hours?
So for that, we had to accommodate that during holiday break for Thanksgiving. So
that was the massive deep clean, right?
Oh, that was the initial deep clean.
Right. Mm-hmm. That took you all day?
That took us pretty much a week.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We had to, in the gym area, it was a full basketball court inside. Yeah. And, for me, I tend to go over and beyond. I get too personal sometimes, and it being a preschool, I mean, you could tell the janitor they were using was 100% neglecting the facility. And there was water stains all over the basketball court. And when it rained outside, the kids would play inside in the gym. And there was spider webs, cobwebs, bugs, lizards. I was like, these kids deserve better. The staff deserves better. And I really appreciate that. The coordinator of the building reached out to me and got that scheduled because it was a night and day difference.
It needed to be done.
Yeah. And they were paying for it to be done.
Wow.
But it wasn't being done. So when that happens, people can't really fathom, I've been paying this cleaner for the past 10 years, a salary, and they haven't been doing the job. So it's hard to take that chunk of change out of your budget and pay someone else to do something that you've been paying for.
Right. Wow. It's almost embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
How many employees do you have? What's the fleet look like?
So right now we have 4 employees and then me including myself.
And you're 6 employees by yourself?
Yes.
Something like that.
And yes,
something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then my husband when he gets rallied in, sometimes family members, just friends. I'm always posting on Facebook, hey, does anybody need any money? I'll do some cash pay. Any moms, single moms. Our schedule really works well with moms. Yeah. So a lot of our employees are moms because our first house, we usually start about 8:30. We tend to be done by 2 every day. Okay. So you can get in the car rider lane, drop your kid off. You can get in the car rider lane and pick your kid up with this job. So a lot of moms reach out to me and they're like, hey, do you need any help this week? Can I come help? And I always try to be that person to be like, yes, come help me.
We briefly talked about being in the community because you're up in Commerce.
Yes.
Before I ask the question, what is the footprint for the area you cover? Obviously Commerce, but you go beyond.
We tend to do a max of 40 miles. A 40-mile radius from Commerce City.
Gotcha.
So where we're located, we physically live in Banks County, but it's in Commerce.
Right.
Our children, we pay tuition. They go to Commerce City.
Okay.
We're in Banks County. We have our kids go to school in Commerce City / Jackson County, I guess.
Yeah.
Where we live at, we're bordered by Franklin County, Madison County. We cover pretty much everywhere. And we do have clients that pay travel for us to clean their lake house, clean their,
I could see that.
cabin, or,
Yeah.
They own a company in Alpharetta and they say, hey, I've got a post-construction that I'm working on. I really need it cleaned. Can I pay you?
Yeah.
Can I buy you lunch? Can I get your gas to go out there and do it for me? And I try to say yes to every personal referral just because I feel obligated, and that's kind of been my downfall recently for taking
There's
on
that
more than I
pride
can.
thing again.
Exactly. It's like I can't say no.
When you're the fastest gun, I mean, that's what happens.
I mean, we're really struggling right now, labor-wise.
Yeah.
No one wants to work. We have people come, they start calling out. They want to be paid $1 million a week and do nothing to.
Well, if you're doing that, I'll take a job.
Right. I need to be making that.
Give me a broom. I can lean against it really well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you considered work-based learning? You mentioned the kids are in Commerce City. I know they have work-based up there. Mm-hmm. We're at the Empower Center here in Jackson County.
Right.
Again, work-based. Have you worked with work-based programs at all?
We work with Holly Knupp out of East Jackson.
I know Holly.
Yes, she's amazing. She's so sweet.
She is.
I had someone come to me about working here, and they were from Work-Based Learning with East Jackson. And I was like, yeah, if you know anybody else that wants to work, absolutely. Because the way our schedule's set up is like we visit the first house at about 8:30. We're heading to the second house, depending on how fast everybody's going, about 10:30, 11:30. So it's perfect for those kids in Work-Based Learning that want to just come and work from about 11:30 to 2:30. Or, we have some commercial opportunities as well that are after school hours.
Right.
So she has sent us some people. They have our flyer and everything, which I'll have to leave one here.
Please do.
And that just tells a little bit about us and the opportunity. It is driving. So, you would just meet at the house that we're at cleaning or at the office. So it's kind of a good opportunity. You want to stop and grab some lunch, get to work for a couple hours. Very laid back environment, very friendly environment. Love it.
I'm curious, and I'm just a host. I don't know much. I got to bet you carry insurance, fully insured. Is there licensing that goes into specific things?
Yes. So when we mentioned earlier the 1,000,001 cleaning companies or people that are cleaning, it is really important when you're reaching out or when you're looking for cleaning services to make sure that they're insured, make sure they're bonded. You want to carry a business license with the Secretary of State of Georgia.
Right.
We're an LLC. We are fully insured. We're fully licensed. I make sure that all employees are background checked, submit to drug testing as well.
Really?
Yes, we check for all.
That's impressive.
We check for all criminal records. I mean, I just feel like there's a big stigma on cleaning. Something goes missing, you blame the cleaning lady.
Absolutely.
Something happens, the cleaning lady.
That's right.
So this industry tends to follow a linear path with drug use, criminal use, people doing it on the side. Think about it. If you just post on Facebook like I did and you say, hey, I'm cleaning a house, no one's background checking you. No one's, unless someone asks, hey, are you insured or do you have a legitimate business, you could skate free. And, we've heard horror stories about clients having their savings, even just change jars, medications, anything missing, stolen, leave the back door unlocked, robbed blind. It's a big deal. And we're trying to break that stigma.
All right, before we get out of here, I got to hear something. I know you have stories about hoarding. You say you like the dirty.
Yes.
You want to see it at its worst. I'm so worried what you're about to say, but I got to hear it.
So worst situation we've ever seen so far was a hoarding bachelor. He was living by himself, so there was no woman figure around, no touch of a woman in that house anywhere. But when we got to the bathroom, he didn't have money. I don't want this to sound like I'm making fun or being rude, but this is the nastiest situation. And now I laugh about it because I can't believe that I even did this. And this was before employees, so this was just me.
It was just you.
This man, septic had backed up.
Oh.
So there was no flushing toilet. There was no running water in the entire house. So as far as drinking and cooking, he was doing water bottles. So imagine about 4 years worth of water bottles in the kitchen which was nothing. It was just trash and water bottles. Okay. He wasn't cooking, so there was no dishes. So that was good.
That's probably good, yeah.
that was good.
Yeah.
But when we got to the bathroom, the water wasn't flushing. So he had just been going number 1 and going number 2, wiping, and once the toilet filled up to the top with number 2, he started using the tub.
Well, yeah. Oh, wow.
So that was a really fun cleaning. There's been another situation that's
a
similar.
Health crisis.
That is a health crisis. That was hazmat cleaning, bio waste cleaning, which we also do.
If you didn't, you did then.
If I didn't, I did then, and I got the crash course.
What kind of shots, what kind of tetanus or something did you get afterwards?
I have to make sure I'm up to date on that.
Yeah, you do.
Definitely.
Hopefully you don't get any more like that. I knew I shouldn't have asked you that question.
Yes, it's fun.
It's going to haunt my something or other. That's going to be my head for at least a day. Wow.
I enjoyed it.
How do you even get a job like that? Just pure luck?
So
people seek you out for this?
We don't really do a lot of paid advertising.
Right. You don't have to, apparently.
I don't have to. We have a lot of word of mouth, and we work with a lot of real estate agents in the area.
Yeah.
And I do want to give a big shout out to Brittany Purcell and Associates. She has really helped me come a long way in my business, and she's a personal client of mine. Her and AJ are amazing people. They are constantly trying to build up the people around them, and they have done that with me. Every time I get a recommendation, I swear it's like, oh, AJ and Brittany, we're talking about you. Nice. And I'm like, it makes me feel special, and they're so special to me. We work with a lot of real estate agents in the area, and so sometimes they come into a home, however they possess it through their client or whatever, say someone passed away in the home, or we've had situations where a realtor has had a house that someone passed away. The person who passed away there had animals in the home, so the animals were left sort of free range for a while. Mm-hmm. So, we've seen where a cat was using a back bedroom as a litter box.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it was
they'll do it, yeah.
That was another fun one. But mostly these inquiries fall into my lap, whether through Facebook, email, calls, text messages, just all over the place.
Wow.
Just, hey, I've got a house and you need to look at this. And normally when someone starts their text with, this is a particular situation or this is a unique situation, I sort of get scared and bring a little mask with me to the walkthrough.
Some smelling salts. And
yes.
Put the Vicks under your nose.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Lovely.
I've got the body spray as I enter the house.
Lovely. Oh, wow. She carries Lysol, folks.
Absolutely.
Wow. I don't know what else to say after that. Social media, best way to get a hold of you? How do folks get a hold of you?
So our phone number, 706-956-6159. That is our business cell. I've always got it on me. If I'm not on Do Not Disturb, I will immediately answer. You'll get our voicemail. Just ask you to leave a little brief message. I'll always return the call. You can text me. Text is usually better because if I'm on the field or driving, which we do a lot of, text is the best way. You can find us on Facebook at Peachco Cleaning. That's on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We have a large TikTok following where you can see the dirty, you can see the gross, you can see the clean and sparkly.
Lovely.
You can see me and my face.
Perfect.
You can see some of the workers too. Facebook is really our go-to.
Well, Destiny, if we got it all in, we'll get out of here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Very cool. They'll play music, then I got to wrap up.
Time for cervezas.
We'll go cross straight from that. You're buying.
Right.
You're buying. Folks, Peachco Cleaning. Check them out on Facebook, 706-956-6159. Check out all the fun stuff on TikTok that Destiny and the gals and guys are doing. I'm Tom Sheldon. We'll talk to you soon.